have there, please?
I have Ellen next to me, so I'm just gonna.
Ellen next to me. Is that your name?
Just Ellen.
Just, I have a 3-year-old daughter. Her name is Layla, and I like to call her Layla Lou. She goes, no, just Layla. Okay, just Layla. No, just Layla. Gonna grow up hating me. Okay. Ellen.
So, my main thing that I came in with to talk about was just a lifetime of chronic fatigue. But I will tell you, ever since I pulled up outside, I've had a pretty good headache and a lot of jaw pain, which is chronic as well. But that has gotten a lot worse since I got here, which is interesting.
There's something within you that is shit scared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, something knows it's on its way out, so it's creating some havoc, let's say. So chronic fatigue, head pain, jaw pain. What problem do we need to work on with just Ellen? Problem is, okay, so within you, Thoth is within her. We're going to clear Thoth out of your soul. A lot of people think Thoth is a good guy. If it's not source, it's not good. Okay, Thoth is a reptilian. Thoth was around in Egyptian times. You want nothing to do with anybody Egyptian, okay? Here we go. From Ellen's soul, Thoth false. Good old chords connect. Here we go. Cast out Thoth from Ellen's soul, please. Ellen's soul, Thoth. Leave into ether. From Ellen's soul, Thoth false. Thoth false. Cast out Thoth from Ellen's soul. Thoth false. Okay, he's fighting back. I knew he would. There he goes. That's lifting off. Does that alleviate anything?
Well, there's definitely a shift. I can feel it kind of come out, go back, come out, go back.
Yeah.
Come out. Let's end on that.
Is reptilian spirit is within her. No. Set is in her. Now we got to get out Set. Okay, Set is the destroyer. Now, oddly enough, I had a client today who was the ground, the human ground for Set, Thoth, Moloch, Iblis. All these different high energy reptilians were grounded to her. And I released it all. So now it's going to make things a lot easier to get to all this within people. Some of these clearings, a couple, 3 years ago, used to take me days just to get 1 or 2 of these out. Now they're gone like this because they don't have a lot of strength left. Okay, now within Ellen's soul, Set, Lord, Set, false. Cast out Set into ether. From Ellen's soul, Set, false. Set, false. From Ellen's soul, Set, leave into ether. Okay, again, he's fighting back too. There he goes. Set is leaving. What does that do for you, dear?
I'm just laughing at Denise. Wow, like a lot of buzzing around my head and shoulders.
Okay, here's what we're going to do now. We're going to end a war. Okay, remove Ellen from the soul war. Soul wars within Ellen, false. Soul wars, false. Soul wars, false. End the soul war within Ellen, please. Soul wars, over. How does that feel?
That feels good. It's shifting, and a lot of pain concentrating right here where I have a brain injury.
Okay. This next for Ellen, please. Next is remove Lord set from her system of, okay, from the brain, set false. Cast out Lord set from Ellen's brain, please. Cast out Lord set from Ellen's brain. Ellen's brain. Lord set leave into ether. So there's a reason why you got that brain injury, and this is the guy.
Yeah.
From Ellen's brain. Okay, he's fighting back. You son of a gun, I'm going to win. Lord set false. Whoa, there he goes. Battled.
As long as he doesn't come over here.
He's gone, ladies. No worries. How does that area of the brain feel now?
Well, Denise is cowering in the corner. My jaw feels better.
Okay.
I think this feels different. It still has something.
What is next, please, for Ellen?
Can you feel it, though?
Next is, okay, within her. We're going to stir up her. Stir up her. There is reptilians within her. Okay, within her. Okay, from the cranium, reptilians leave into ether. Ellen's cranium, skull, cranium, reptilians, false. Ellen's skull, cranium, reptilians are leaving. Kaboom. Does that help?
Yeah. While you were doing that, though, something went down into the base of my neck.
Okay, something's afoot. Okay, what is moving around? Yeah, you got the big guys in there. Yeah.
I know, and they move around, they hide.
Yeah. Okay. From the sympathetic nervous system, Zeus, false. Cast out Zeus from the sympathetic nervous system and send Zeus into ether. Ellen's sympathetic nervous system, Zeus, false. Zeus is leaving now from Ellen's entire body, entire being, Zeus, false. He's gone. Beautiful.
Okay.
How's that feeling now?
Better.
Zeus is a son of a gun. He used to live in my right big toe. Ever since I was a little kid, I was always injuring my right big toe. The last thing I did is I hit it as hard as I could, wearing sandals with a dull axe. Yeah.
Wow.
It split the skin. It didn't cut the toe off or nothing. And I looked at that toe and I said, something's going on with that thing. And I got stitched up and I checked it out and I found Zeus in there. And he wants you to injure yourself, lower your vibration, create a distraction within you. I found him, got rid of him. Now I can kick a soccer ball. Yeah. All right. So how are things feeling in general now since we started?
It's different. It's a lot different. I feel like it's still working.
It's going to continue to work. Okay. You had some big players in there, so let's see if there's anything else. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Ellen's soul, source, true. soul, source, true. Ellen, soul, source, true. There we go. Soul, there we go. Beautiful. That's now in. Okay, within Ellen's soul, diamond light, true. Diamond light, true. Ellen's soul, diamond light, true. Diamond light, true. Now within the brain, diamond light, true. Diamond light, true. Ellen's DNA, diamond light. No, it doesn't need that. That's good. Okay, whenever I try to say something and it pushes me away, that means we don't need it. Okay, or it's not time. Okay, now flood Ellen's entire body with diamond light. Flood the entire body. The cytoplasm of the cells, the carbon atoms, all molecules, all atoms. Diamond light, true. Diamond light, true. Beautiful. There we go. How's it feeling now, dear?
Yeah, good. Good. There's still some things going on in my head that I, and I worry about it. I used to have terrible migraines, all these things trying to drag down your body.
Problem, Ellen, problem is the Draco is within her. Okay, within the skull. Ellen's skull, Draco false. Cast out the Draco. From Ellen's skull into ether. From Ellen's skull, Draco. There he goes. Does that lighten it up?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a pop. I think there's another one though.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. What is next?
Ellen Hotel.
Next is in her skull is quantum. Okay, within the skull, any and all quantum shamanic spells false. Ellen's skull, quantum shamanic spells false. Lift all quantum shamanic spells from Ellen's skull. Boom, there we go.
That's good.
You know it, you know it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. Ultimately, generally when I do a session, it's about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And we spend a bit more time asking questions and going deeper into things, and we might find out some deeper stuff. I usually recommend at least 2 sessions for people so we can make sure that everything is gone and that we recalibrate everything properly and that your body starts to work optimally. So, this is great for a demonstration. It is going to work. You're going to notice huge differences, and you can judge for yourself whether or not you need to do another session.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, I got a good question. A lot of us here are light warriors, light workers, and we were talking about that before you came on. And, we think that anybody that's working in the light, they're going to be bombarded a lot worse. Do you find that out?
Yeah, what we call that is the soul war. So if you're a light worker, you come in with a soul from source, and a lot of regular people have a reptilian soul. Of course, you're going to think, well, how can that be? That's the way it is. It's a soul that's created by the reptilians, soul created by source. There's a soul war going on. When I remove you from that soul war, all of a sudden it does help things at a much better rate. I got some people I've done like 15, 20 sessions with and got no results. It's maybe minor things here and there. You got to find that one specific thing, the right words to say, the magic words at the right time in order to pull that person out of there. And the soul war is a big one. A lot of us, we hear about the warriors, the super soldiers created by the governments and stuff like that. We are super soldiers, okay? And we're in this war of souls to create more of a source soul group. So as light workers, we're here to assist people who can't do anything about this because they just don't know how. So this is what we're doing.
I got another question. I see you're using the diamond light, and we were also talking about, I think it was Jason Quit, and
Yes.
he was on our last show that we all did together. And I think he was talking about, you know, how a lot of people, when they do protection, they want to put the white light around them. And I think he said that it's probably not a good idea because you're just lighting yourself up and now you're easy to find.
Well, the white light is a misconception. One of the messages I get quite often, and I always get messages from source, and it's it goes like this: daytime is nighttime, nighttime is daytime. What we think is right is wrong. So we've been lied to for so many lifetimes, so many centuries about what is right, what is wrong. The chakra system is a reptilian control system. I don't work with the chakra system. I just leave it alone. It's reptilian control. The causal body, and we all learn if we take Reiki and all these different bodies, causal body is a reptilian control. That's how they can put things in. So the white light is a phenomenon. When you die, you see the white light, and that's where you go. That's not where you go, because they're going to recirculate, reincarnate your soul back into the system. Okay, right now a lot of things are changing. The whole concept of the reptilians, as of yesterday, the 23rd, was an alignment that activated the corona of the sun to take all these reptilians out of here. So they are leaving en masse as we speak. So that makes it a lot easier for me to find them within people and get rid of them. As I said, sometimes it would take days just to get one stinking reptilian out of somebody. Now you just tell them to leave and they're gone. And I see that every day within my work, is that more things pop up, more availability of energies and new things come into play. And as we go further, we're creating a lot of this. Okay, this isn't already here for us to go to. We're creating it as we're working. As light workers are moving forward and discovering new things, we're creating what is necessary in order to combat what is there already. So I see a ton of that, and I find that, yes, I can create whatever I need to. We're human. We can do that. It's not that difficult once you realize the mechanism and the potential that we have within our soul, within our heart, within our DNA. It's all there, and it's all ready for us to go.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer. Zach, where's your machine?
Yeah, right. Well, I see those drums behind Chris. Maybe you can give us a rim shot.
Here we are. It's a wonderful energy.
Well, this was tremendous. I feel very fortunate to have been a part of this.
Got to do it again sometime.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And so you talk about offering your sessions. People can find you chriskehler.net.
chriskehler.net.
Oh, man. Before we go, anybody have any last questions for Chris?
Anything else?
One brief thing. When you were working on Denise's friend, and you mentioned Thoth and those so-called guys, or I've known that, and about Thoth and all of them, I've been constantly discerning them and discerning, and I've always had a strong feeling that they weren't of the light or fully source-oriented beings. And when you did that, it lifted off of, I think, everybody. We had a lot of similarities. Some of those beings I started working with early on in 2009, and I knew from the beginning that the chakra system wasn't correct. I knew that Thoth and the other ones weren't correct. I mean, they taught me things, but it didn't have to be that kind of crazy way. It was a crazy kind of way of being taught, you know. So I'm glad you lifted it off of her and everyone, because I've been questioning that very strongly in the last couple months about those kinds of reptilian.
And a lot of us do have those questions and doubts. I always tell people, if you're trying to discern what is right and what is wrong, what does your heart tell you? Okay, always listen to your heart. Never do you wrong. If it feels good in your heart to think about something, go ahead and use it. Okay, if it does, if it's like, oh, I don't know about that, then leave it alone. Don't even bother trying to think about it. Keep your ego, keep your mind out of the equation. What does your heart, your gut tell you?
That's some great advice, yeah. Right, lots of.
My heart and my gut tell me to work with Zachary and Denise, so here we go.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Well, but I think too, though, some of us have to be careful, because a lot of times if we work with discernment, I think sometimes resistant gets in the mix too. We think we're discerning, but we're actually resisting.
Yeah. When you're dowsing, I call it doubting, because you're always getting an answer. Like, well, is this the right answer? The system I developed, True Quantum Healing, actually has ways to confirm the answer. So it puts that hey, I feel confident. You build your confidence. The more confidence you have, a lot of people call it ego. It's not ego, it's confidence. If you're working with somebody, you're not confident, they're not going to be feeling good about working with you. So I've built my confidence level to a point where nothing is impossible to do. Confidence is key when all this. Confidence knowing that you're working with the right source. Confidence in your answers. Confidence in knowing that the clearing you're going to do help somebody. It's very, very big.
That's beautiful. Well, hey, once again, KehlerNet. Get in touch with Chris, and well, what a great encounter this was today for me. I thank everybody for joining us, and
Thank you for having me on.
You bet, Chris. So Denise, got any last words?
No, I paused my recording.
Okay.
Accident. No, it's just, it's like anything. You just never know what's going to happen until you get there, and you just kind of leave it open. And it's always so amazing how things unfold. You might have an idea of how it's going to go, but then when you get there, it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So always a pleasure, Chris. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Keep in touch. Many blessings, everyone.
Awesome. Well, Denise Garoon, Zachary with Chris Kehler, signing off. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.